Hello, friends. This is Dave Hurwitz, executive editor at ClassicsToday.com, here with great recordings you've never heard of. Oh, there's so many of those. There's so many of these that I've never heard of. I don't mean just you. I'm not presuming to know what you've heard of, but I just know from what's out there that there are always wonderful things to discover and in unusual areas of the repertoire. And this is one of those. It should be popular. It really should be. It should be famous. It's this thing, string quartets by opera composers. I mean, what a wonderful concept. It's a terrific album, and there are some wonderful pieces, but we haven't heard them. And even if you do know about them slightly, it's difficult to find them sometimes because, where do you put them? On a collection like this. And you put them on a collection like this, it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 composers who wrote music for string quartet, and you don't know where to file it, and it gets lost. It just gets lost in the shuffle. But we've got the amazing Leipzig String Quartet. They're just a fabulous, fabulous group on MD+G, which creates gorgeous sounding recordings. I mean, it's a class act all the way. Absolutely fantastic. I just found it. I mean, I've owned it all these years. I knew it existed. I usually keep these under V for Verdi because they have the Verdi String Quartet. And so that's where it was. The key to this, I think, is to, unless you're doing things by like genre, and I know some people do, but when you've got 100,000 CDs, that doesn't help you very much. Find a composer whose work you like that's on the disc and stuff it there. That's the best way because then you won't lose it. Anyway, this disc contains, are you ready? I mean, this is serious stuff. Now, some nifty little finds here. Puccini's Crisantemi, Chrysanthemums. It's a 5-minute little youthful work that he wrote for string quartets. It's been very popular in a string orchestra arrangement. People know it. And so, nowadays, I mean, when everything's been recorded a billion times, it used to be quite rare and kind of a discovery, but now it's pretty well known. Respighi's Il Tramonto. Well, this is nice to include. This is a poem, a tone poem, really, for soprano and string quartet. And it's absolutely lovely. Sometimes you find it on works for, voice and string quartet discs, which is another strange little category where you wind up with like the Schoenberg Second Quartet and Hinastera's Third and things like that. And this thing, although I don't know if that's ever been done. Anyway, it would work. It would work. It's a lovely work, 15 minutes long. It's well sung here by Ruth Ziesak. Sure, her voice she's in good shape vocally for this thing. And it's a beautiful piece. Just a single gorgeous arch of vocal melody. It's very atmospheric. And then we've got something by Wagner. Yes, he wrote an Albumblatt, an album leaf, a little one-page musical fillip, a little diddly thing. It's only 1:28 long, but, you got big name Wagner here, so that helps to sell the disc, I suppose. And it does show that the quartet, or whoever was putting together the program, was really giving it some serious thought and digging stuff up, even if it's only 1:28 of Doug. And then, here's a real find. Engelbert Humperdinck, his string quartet in C major. Well, that's novel. It's about 17 minutes and 42 seconds long in 3 fun-filled movements, and it's beautiful. I mean, what do you expect from Humperdinck? It's all sort of faux Wagner, but, it's very mellifluous and attractive, and you're not going to find it anywhere else so easily. You really aren't. So there you go. And last but not least, the Verdi String Quartet. That is, of course, the high point because the Verdi String Quartet is a late masterpiece. It's a tremendously entertaining and beautifully written and sophisticated piece of music. It ends with a comic fugue, which is a comic fugue. It's actually funny. It's almost a study for Falstaff, the entire quartet, because there's like a prestissimo thing before then. And, it's in Verdi's late style, which is it just doesn't sound like anybody else. It really doesn't. It's a wonderful work, and it deserves to be heard more frequently. It's been arranged recently for string orchestra. Didn't Andre Previn record it in a string orchestra version with one of those Beethoven quartet arrangements and whatnot? I mean, it's been getting out there, but let's face it, when you're Verdi, whose operas are all over the place. Where are you going to stick a single string quartet? I mean, the four sacred pieces are hard enough, have enough of a problem finding a place, and you can put them all on one disc, although they're very different from each other. It's tough because there are other things that these people did, and they may not be important. They may not have been the major focus of attention, but they're fine works. I mean, the Humperdinck Quartet is perfectly delicious. The Verdi Quartet is phenomenal. The Puccini is pretty. I mean, Respighi's is an iconic work, really, for soprano and string quartet. There aren't that many that are wonderful. And the Wagner is Wagner. It's like no one's going to care. It's Wagner, right? So, yeah, you should really consider this. It's worth hearing. It's wonderful to fill out your collection. It's as well done as it could possibly be done. In short, it's one of the greatest recordings that you've never heard of. So keep on listening, friends. Thanks so much for joining me, and take care.